Hi there, Ben Mankiewicz with you. Welcome to TCM, where Saturday nights throughout November have been dedicated to the considerable cinematic legacy of Bruce Lee. We would like to thank actor and martial arts expert Mark Dacascos for joining TCM host Jacqueline Stewart for the first 3 nights of our tribute to Bruce Lee. Up next, a movie neither starring Bruce Lee nor about him, but the film is cloaked in his legacy. From 1977, it's a Golden Sun production called Bruce Lee's Secret, also known as Bruce Lee, A Dragon Story. And to confuse you even more, the star here is Bruce Lee, not that Bruce Lee. Rather, it's an actor who spelled his last name L.I. Any confusion between the two actors is entirely intentional. The original Bruce Lee became Hong Kong's most famous actor. He single-handedly turned martial arts films into a popular worldwide genre, helping pave the way for the action movie craze that continues to thrive today. When Lee died 50 years ago in 1973 at the age of just 32, Asian film studios feared the suddenly robust martial arts movie market would fade as quickly as it soared. Filmmakers in Hong Kong, Taiwan, and South Korea developed a Plan B and started casting Bruce Lee lookalikes, also known as Lee-alikes, to star in new action-packed productions. These Lee-alike movies became a subgenre all their own, affectionately known by fans as Bruceploitation movies, which is exactly what we've got here. Sometime in the mid-1970s, Chinese producers spotted an actor and martial artist who looked vaguely like Bruce Lee. They changed his name from Ho Chung Tao to Bruce Lee, L.I., altering the spelling, but not the pronunciation. He was hardly the only one. The Bruce Lee in this film should not be confused with Bruce Lei, spelled L-A-I, Bruce Lai, Bruce Tai, Brute Lee. The list goes on and on. The goal was always the same, a Hail Mary attempt to keep the martial arts genre alive despite the sudden death of its biggest star in 1973. In the particular version of the film we're showing tonight, Bruce Lee, again spelled L-I, is actually listed in the credits with his real name, Ho Chung Tao. This picture presents itself as sort of a pseudo-biopic of the original Bruce Lee, although little of this story is based on Lee's actual life. That said, all the essential ingredients are here: comedy, action, good guys, bad guys, and plenty of martial arts combat. From 1977, the very definition of Bruceploitation, Bruce Lee's Secret. Bruce Lee's Secret had nothing to do with screen legend Bruce Lee, other than standing as a brazen attempt to keep the memory of the biggest star in the martial arts genre alive. Turns out Bruce Lee's memory wasn't going anywhere. Any research on Lee today reveals that Lee's mystique remains vibrant 50 years after his death in 1973. In 2019, writer and director Quentin Tarantino put Bruce Lee back in the spotlight by incorporating him as a character in the wonderful Oscar-winning film Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Some applauded the performance by former stuntman Mike Moe. Others stepped forward to criticize the way Lee was portrayed on screen. What stood as undeniably clear was that there remained a legion of fans of Bruce Lee himself and his lasting legacy on motion pictures. Coming up, TCM host Eddie Muller steps in to bring us this week's edition of Noir Alley. Tonight, Cornell Wilde and Dan Duryea star in the story of a bank job gone wrong. Storm Fear is next on Turner Classic Movies.
Next on TCM, Storm Fear, then A Fish Called Wanda, and later, The Biggest Bundle of Them All. Size matters on TCM tonight.